friends and readers. This is Prepare Yourself, and we're going to talk to you about some books that are coming out on November 4th. My name is Amy. I'm one of the buyers.
I'm Indigo. I am the assistant general manager, and I'm the lead used book buyer.
Take it away, Indy.
Yeah, so one of the books that I'm really excited to come out November 4th is Cursed Daughters by the same author that wrote My Sister, the Serial Killer. This is about generations of women in the Lagos family, and they are cursed to not get husbands. And it follows a weird non-linear timeline, so it's kind of jumping back and forth between the past and the present day, mainly between this aunt and her niece, because the niece was born on the same day that the aunt died, so they believe that the aunt just went into the niece, so it like has a lot of reincarnation aspects to it too, and dreams play a really big role in it. But it's not as like spooky as My Sister the Serial Killer, but it definitely still has some like horror-ish elements. But it's just kind of a really great fiction book about women, and yeah, I really liked it. So you should definitely check it out.
Fantastic. My first one is one that I am highly anticipating, have not read it yet, but it's called Ladies in Waiting, Jane Austen's Unsung Characters. This year is the 250th anniversary of Jane Austen's birth, and this is a collection of short stories written by a whole variety of authors from different genres that take like small side characters from Jane Austen's novels and like rework the story to give them a happy ending. But it includes, romance authors like Sarah MacLean, who's one of my all-time favorites, Eloisa James, Nikki Payne. You also have Karen Duquesne, who writes mystery. You have Eleanor Lippman, who writes like humorous fiction. Adriana Trigiani, who writes like family drama type things. So it's not just romance writers or like fiction writers. You get a variety of genres in there. Just taking these characters that, if you know Jane Austen, you sort of hear a little bit about them, but not a lot. And now you get to hear like a reimagining of what the story might have looked like from their perspective. So I'm very excited about that one.
I love when people do anything like that with
like
older like authors' books where they're like, hey, this one side character, you wanted to know all about their life? Here you go. I wrote it for you.
Yeah. And there's sort of a pattern of that. So you had James that came out that was like a retelling of Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah.
There's a book out now called Fagin the Thief that's like a retelling of the Dickens character, like but more about him and like reworking it to give them a positive story because they're sort of overlooked and not treated super well. So yeah, there's sort of a pattern of, hey, let's take these unsung heroes or these other side characters. Some of these are not necessarily your favorite characters, and rework it and see what the story might look like from their point of view.
My second book I have is The Place They Buried Your Heart by Christina Henry. This is a fun little haunted house story. It has an unreliable narrator who's plagued by death and paranoia, and we love a good unreliable narrator. But it's all about this older sister named Jessie who dares her younger brother to go into a haunted house, and he never returns, and so she like is completely like in herself of like, oh my god, what did I do type of thing. And it's also following her now as an adult where she had left her hometown, but hey, she came back because that always happens in a horror novel, because she gets pulled back in because the house starts claiming other lives, and she wants to find a way to stop it before it takes another person that she really cares about. And so definitely spooky. I know that's coming out in November, but November's still for spooky season, right? So
it's fall.
It's still fall.
Any season can be spooky season.
Yeah, until there's snow on the ground, it's spooky season.
Cool. And we have an event.
Yes, we have an event with her on November 13th. It'll be her and Erin Craig.
Yay.
So you should definitely please come check it out. I'm very excited to meet her.
And that's in our Grand Rapids store, correct?
Grand Rapids, yes.
Okay, so my second book is Son of the Morning, which is by Akwaeke Emeze. Akwaeke writes all different stuff. So they have young adults, they have poetry, they have literary fiction. This is their very first steamy romantasy, like very steamy.
Also, if you're trying to figure out where you place that name, Pet, young adult,
Pet,
but like say Pet's I think the biggest one.
Vivek, oh my gosh, something Vivek.
Yeah.
You made a fool out of Death in Me.
Oh, you made a fool of death with your beauty.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one. I can picture all the covers.
Yes.
And
Yes.
only remember like one word out of each title. But I can find them for you because I know who the author is. Anyway, so Akwaeke Emezi is a Nigerian-born non-binary artist who, again, writes across all sorts of genres. This is a steamy paranormal romance set in the Black South. It has like biblical lore throughout because it's about characters from hell. So you have a character, Galilee, who is raised in this like clan of strong Black women in a very matriarchal society. She's always known that like something about her is different or wrong. There's a secret or something, like something's not there. And then she meets Lucifer, like literally Satan, Lucifer,
Yeah.
who is working as a guard of this like mysterious artifact. And as soon as they meet and like touch each other, like they know, I know you're not human, and he knows that she's not human.
Mhm.
And like you're trying to uncover all of this. You have the princes of hell who are coming and trying to protect Lucifer and this object, and so they're trying to get rid of Galilee. But obviously, Galilee and Lucifer have this super steamy connection. So yeah, it just, I think it's a new and unique voice in the romantasy space that hasn't been present a
Yeah.
lot, with strong Black women dealing with the powers of hell.
Man.
So take that if that sounds interesting.
It sounds very interesting. Who doesn't love a good paranormal romance?
But be warned, it is steamy. It
Yeah.
is very spicy. So keep that in mind.
And now you may be wondering, what is
Oh,
with
yes.
these on the table? We haven't talked about this
We
yet.
haven't. So a little shout out. Susan Dennard is one of our staff favorite authors.
Love you, Suze.
Love Suze. We often do her events. So she does have a launch event for her new book. Her new book is called Witchlight. It is the 5th and final book in the Witchlands series saga. High fantasy. It's technically classified as young adult, but it would fit perfectly in
An adult.
adult fantasy. This is adult, young adult, new adult,
Yeah.
high fantasy, phenomenal world building, all different character perspectives. I started reading them when only just a couple were out, and I have to go back to Suze's website to like read the summaries each time a new book comes out. And I need to just go back and start from the beginning and read to the end, because I know that this book is going to tie all of the various pieces from this just all together. But I don't remember all the strings that are involved. But you've got like political machinations, and you've got intrigue and like romance going in different directions, lots of relationships. What am I forgetting?
Oh.
All different kinds of magic. It's just, it's phenomenal. We love Susan, and we are hosting her launch event, which is tomorrow, November 4th at 6:30. It is a ticketed event, but the ticket is just a purchase of the new book. Yep. So even if you don't purchase one ahead of time, we've got lots of copies. You can come in. She'll be signing, as she does with all of her books. So come and check that out, please. Anything else you want to shout out or call out?
Like and subscribe below.
See you next week.